so you can speed boost, and then on top of that, you get 20 defensive badge upgrades. Yo, YouTube, it's your boy Premier, back today with another banger, and in today's video we will be going over some of the best lockdown builds in NBA 2K20. Before we go over the builds, smash that like button, drop a nice comment below, subscribe if you're new. While you're at it, turn those post noties on. Let's get this video to at least 25 likes, and I will drop my new classified, one-of-a-kind, green bean money machine, best jumper in NBA 2K20. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the build. So for starters, go ahead and make a shooting guard. Hand really doesn't matter, that is all your preference, and press continue. Next, for the skill breakdown, go ahead and scroll all the way down to the bottom and select the all red pie chart. Recommend the top physical profile for this build. Next, for your potential, I'm going to go ahead and fill out these caps very quickly and show you the updated attributes for this build. So for a pure lockdown build, this is an amazing build. With the 92 driving dunk, I really don't think you can make a better pure lockdown build in NBA 2K20. For the body shape, go ahead and select define, but the best height in my opinion is 6'6" or 6'7". Now, for the weight, I do recommend you go ahead and bring this down to 193 pounds. Next, for the wingspan on any lockdown, as you could guess, you need to go ahead and max out his arms. This is my version of a pure lockdown build, so I highly recommend you choose lockdown takeover for this build. And as you can see, we have built a two-way finisher similar to Victor Oladipo, similar to Clyde Drexler, and Marcus Smart. But from here, I do have a few more builds to show you. On to the next build. So this lockdown build I'm actually about to show you is going to be a shooting lockdown type build. Go ahead and make him a point guard, and it really doesn't matter. And for the pie chart, you want to scroll down and select the pie chart with the most shooting and the most defense and rebounding. Next, for the physical profile, go ahead and select the physical profile at the very top with the most speed and the most acceleration. Next, for your potential. Once again, I'm going to knock out these caps very quickly and show you the updated attributes for this build. And after we total it out, it gets 8 finishing, 18 shooting, and 23 defense and rebounding. The badge upgrades in particular is why I recommend you make the point guard versus the shooting guard. If you make a shooting guard lockdown, you are not going to get these type of badge upgrades if you didn't make him a point guard. But from here, go ahead and move on to the body shape. And once again, for the body shape, there's not any better for any type of lockdown build than define. So for lockdown, you want the longest arms possible. Next, for the height, here you want to go ahead and make him 6'6". Go ahead for the weight and bring it down to 190 pounds. You want that +1 to the lateral quickness, and you want the bonuses to your acceleration and vertical. I recommend 190 pounds for this build. Next, for the wingspan, go ahead and max out his arms. Even though he is a shooting lockdown build, I promise you with the proper badge stacking and that 75 open shot 3, you are 100% good to go. So for the wingspan, 87.4 inches. Next, for the takeover, all 3 of these options are very solid. You honestly cannot go wrong with any of them. But personally, I honestly feel like if you're a lockdown build, you should be selecting lockdown takeover. I'm going with the lockdown takeover. And as you can see, we have built a perimeter lockdown similar to John Wall, Steph Curry. But on to the next build. Let's go ahead and back out of the main menu. So to get started, go ahead and make him a small forward, whatever handed you would like him, number, all that fun stuff. Next, for the skill breakdown, you want to select the same pie chart I just showed you, the all shooting and all defense and rebounding pie chart. Next, for your physical profile, you do have 2 options. You can select the one here at the top, or you can scroll down and select the one with the 79 vertical. Me personally, this is a great option, but I highly recommend you choose the top one just for that speed bonus and the acceleration bonus. Next, for your potential, I'm going to go ahead and knock out these caps real quick, show you the updated attributes for this build. In my opinion, for any lockdown build, finishing is not really the top priority, locking down the ball is, so I personally went for the 20 defense and rebounding badges. But next, for the body shape, we already talked about it, Define is the best body shape for any lockdown build. Next, for the height, if you see yourself on the ball, 6'7" is not a bad height for this build, but personally, what I wanted to do when I made this build was make a lockdown build that could guard the big man efficiently and lock down the point guard. I was thinking of those 2K19 lockdowns, 6'10", just absolute beasts who could guard any position on the floor. And from everything I have seen, this is the closest lockdown build to a 6'10" lockdown in 2K19. Now, for your weight, you want to go ahead and bump it down, if I'm not mistaken. You want that +2 to the lateral quickness. You want the bonuses to your acceleration and vertical. Next, from here, for the wingspan, like any other lockdown build, you gotta max out his arms if you want any hope of being a threat on the ball and blocking shots in the paint. Next, for the takeover. But me, I see myself on the ball, getting bumpy out on the perimeter. I highly recommend lockdown takeover for this build. And as you can see, we have built a rebounding wing, similar to Paul George, similar to Jason Tatum, getting bumpy in the building. And to be honest, this would not be the best lockdown builds in NBA 2K20 if I did not show you the final Michael Jordan lockdown type build. So from here, back to the main menu. Now, for this build, you want to go ahead and make him a point guard, whatever handed, all that fun stuff. Next, for the skill breakdown, go ahead and scroll down to the pie chart with the most defense, the most playmaking possible. For your physical profile, this option at the top is honestly one of the best in the game, but if you want that 99 vertical, if you want that 98 speed, 96 acceleration, and 99 overall, I recommend this physical profile. Me personally, I want the 99 speed, 99 acceleration. I personally recommend top physical profile for this build. Next, I'm going to knock out these attribute caps very quickly and show you the updated attributes for this build. 85 driving dunk with the contact dunks, 89 ball control so you can speed boost, and then on top of that you get 20 defensive badge upgrades. Off the top of my head, I don't know a better, more all around best lockdown build in NBA 2K20. So from here, move on to the body shape. You already know it's defined. For the height, go ahead and bump him up to 6'5". If you go any taller, it's going to bump down your driving dunk. It's going to hurt your ball control where you can't even speed boost. 6'5" is the best height for this build. Next, for the weight, you want to go ahead, to be honest, and bump this down almost all the way until you get that +2 to your lateral quickness at 179 pounds. Next, for the wingspan, you need to go ahead, this is the only lockdown build you will ever hear me say this for, you need to lower the wingspan so you get that 88 ball control. So imagine a speed boosting lockdown who has driving dunks and can clamp you with 20 defensive badge upgrades. Off the top of my head, I don't know a better lockdown build in NBA 2K20. Now, for the takeover, you do have a few options here. Playmaker takeover is very solid. Slasher takeover, I don't know if you watched the game last night, Ticino versus La Monsta. On this build, slashing takeover is unstoppable. You could go lockdown takeover. Shot creator takeover is also very easy and good to get, but the takeover I personally recommend is slasher takeover for this build. And as you can see, we've built a two-way slashing playmaker similar to Westbrook, similar to John Wall. But that is all for today's video. Thank you everyone for watching. If you made it this far through, drop your favorite lockdown build out of each lockdown build I just presented to you down below in the comments section. But don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe if you're new, turn those post notifications on while you're at it. It's your boy Premier, and I'm out. Peace!